Hello, welcome in. How's everyone doing? Happy Wednesday. Welcome to a bonus Elden Ring stream. Hope you're all having a good one. Lovely to see people here, bright and early. We got Fazoo, Blondie, G the B, Bambi Geek, Nyx, Peachy Queen, Kitan, welcome in. Superfast, hello, good to see you. So yes, we are doing a bonus midweek Elden Ring stream. I've got some Minecraft stuff done, but I obviously don't want to do much in Minecraft right now because the update is coming tomorrow and I can't really be any more prepared than I already am. So we're going to play some Elden Ring today and we'll see what happens tomorrow. But in the meantime, if we're not going to stream Elden Ring tomorrow because of Minecraft hype, I want to continue Alan's journey and potentially beat the game today. That's the hope, at least. I have a bit of a checklist of stuff that we can do. But to start with, there we go. The game has to actually register on my screen. So, welcome back to Alabaster Lord. Alabaster Elden Lord, potentially. Yes, he's going to have to triple barrel. So, a little bit of stuff. I have done a minor amount of more farming. I gained 4 levels. I put them all into strength. I have been testing out a couple of things, and I have a little bit of a shopping list to see if we can beat Maliketh. First of all, we're going to leave Farum Azula. We're going to head down here, and we're going to return to the Star Scourge Radagon Grace so that we can go and get the Collapsing Stars spell from the catacombs that's over here. I doubt we'll do any more than that in here, even though there is like a ulcerated tree spirit we can fight. It's just kind of a pain in the butt, and I don't really want to do it. I'm also planning on going to the Caelid Divine Tower to activate Radagon's Great Rune, and from there, we might be able to respec our character, because Radagon's Great Rune will give us a bit of extra health, stamina, and FP, so potentially we can respec some of the points I put into Vigor and put those into Strength or Dexterity or Intelligence or something. We shall see. Still not done watching me delete 99% of my world. If you've seen the MCA selector tutorials that I've done in previous seasons of Survival Guide, it is that again, but for Survival Guide 3. But I do like the title of that video. I was quite excited when people on Twitter said, you know what, yeah, just call it deleting 99% of your world. And somebody suggested changing it to why I deleted 99% of my world, so that it feels like a little bit more like we're going to answer this question today and have it feel like a lead into the tutorial. But I might change the title to something a little bit more tutorial friendly later. We'll see. I've also, by the way, increased the input volume of my microphone because the Windows update had set it back to like a really low value. So if I'm a little bit louder today, good. I aim to be a little bit louder. If it's out of balance at any point, please do tell me, but Elden Ring is a loud game in spots, so we obviously don't want to be completely drowned out by the gameplay volume. Especially in here where people are just fighting. So we're going to hop down here, we're going to get a bit of Scarlet Rot, but that's fine because we're just going to open this chest, collect Collapsing Stars, and then leave. And we shouldn't be bothered by the knights because they're too busy fighting everybody else. So that's all we really needed to do in here. Although I think I maybe need to leave by leaping this gap, or... No, how do I leave? I think maybe I have to leave by, like, rolling onto that platform from up there, or leaping or something. There's some sort of rolling, leaping maneuver that I have to do. Rolling and kicking and punching. You can hear me over the game? Well, that's good, because it's noisy as heck in here. Yeah, I think I might actually need to go all the way around in order to take care of this place. Oi! The problem here is that these guys are the guys who are only available to fight after you've fought Radagon, so the game's like, oh, you wanted your butt kicked? Here. You thought Radagon was easy? Here. Have his entire army. Including this guy over here. This might actually be an interesting spot to test out another potential equipment setup. Because we can now, we have enough intelligence to dual wield with the Dark Moon Greatsword, which isn't upgraded at all. It does make us heavy, but if I remove my gauntlets, then I'm a medium load. Or potentially I could get the Arsenal Charm equipped, because I haven't been back to the Round Table Hall to see Nepheli. But either way, I want to try dual-wielding these. It's a little bit of extra damage for now. I'm kind of wondering if, because we'll need a little extra damage against Maliketh, I wonder if having 2 swords might be a good idea. Only I don't want to be a heavy load, so I don't want a heavy roll. I need to get used to the 2 great swords moveset. And this guy's cheating by running away. And then killing me. Okay, fine. Hey, at least I get back to the entrance. Listening to the new Minecraft soundtrack, got completely absorbed. It's a good one. It's a very good one. What's up, Spartan? Ginger probably won't be here because I'm pretty sure Ginger streams on Wednesdays, so she's probably doing her own stream today. Armadillo update tomorrow? Nope. Armadillo update happened a few weeks ago now. The Armadillos were part of a minor update, and everything else is part of a major update. So, Trial Chambers tomorrow. Trial Chambers, the Crafter, all of that stuff tomorrow. Okay, that's pretty good for poise. Haven't kept up at all? Oh, that's fine. Can't expect everybody to keep up all of the time. Okay, so this guy's gonna face up no matter what. Okay, cool. He has a couple of fancy guard counters. Alright, cool. Thanks for all the grave violets, I guess. Anyway, to get out of here, we have to come out here. At which point, I'm pretty sure the imps up here get mad or something. I was a clean rock guy. That's what's up. This guy feels like he's the winner of the battle royale that's taking place downstairs. What's going on tomorrow live stream? I have no idea. Because, honestly, I don't know when the update's going to arrive. It might be in the morning, and I'll do some recording first thing. Or it might be in the afternoon, in which case I won't be able to record before I stream if I stream at the usual time, so I may not even stream. We'll see. Anyway, let's see if we can take on the ulcerated tree spirit like this. And that might be a good litmus test for how well we can do in other fights. So we're going to do this. We're going to two-hand this, use Moonlight Greatsword. That gives us a buff to our magic. We go back to two-handing. Your man comes out of the ground here. We do a couple of jump attacks. That's a good stagger. Not bad. He's going to do charged. Yep. Now he's extra rotty. Ow. Yep, thought so. Nope. Ouch. Okay, this worked out reasonably well. Need to remember I can swing one-handed if I want to. But that's also a pretty valuable Ash of War if we... or not, what do you call it? Spirit Ash. If we want to summon at some stage. I play Lies of P? No, I haven't actually. Elden Ring's the only game like this that I've really played. Also, shout out to my Scarlet Rot just refreshing at the top here. Yeah, like I haven't really gone into too many other like Dark Souls-esque titles. I know Lies of P is a different developer, but... How many times I've played Elden Ring? I have like 500 hours in this game. I've beaten it maybe 5 or 6 times within that. We're currently trying to play through with every weapon in alphabetical order. So we did the Academy Glintstone Staff first, now we're doing the Alabaster Lord's Sword, and after this we'll be starting Albinauric Bow, provided that I get that far. But, yeah, I beat this game... The first time through I was, like, really going in clueless. It took me about 140 hours to beat the game, and I was just trying whatever. Like, I was going everywhere, doing everything. I fought Malenia. I didn't end up fighting Mohg. Mohg was the only boss that I really missed. But then, future playthroughs, I've done them a little bit faster. I've done an all-bosses run before. I still don't have all the achievements, because I never get all of the legendary armaments or sorceries all in one playthrough, but I've done a fair bit in this game. Enough that I know my way around, you know? Have I tried to beat Mohg for DLC? No, because I probably won't be playing the DLC with this character. I sort of don't know what I'm going to do about the DLC and characters. I might end up just bringing back Barefist Steve, who's the Spiked Cestus build that I have. I might end up doing that. But then, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how I feel. We'll see which way the wind is blowing at the time. And I also don't have a ton of time to stream the DLC when it comes out, because I'm also going away to California for a couple of weeks in July. So I may end up having to play the DLC properly when we get back. We'll see. And yeah, the DLC apparently has a bunch of, like, martial arts-like skills and stuff, so I'm kind of curious about those and how they'll fit into the Spiked Cestus playstyle. But yeah, we're going to go restore Radagon's Great Rune and use that. And then I'm going to go to Stormvale, go to Rennala and respec, and probably try and level up the Darkmoon Greatsword some if I have the Somber Smithing Stones for it. Which I don't know if I have, like, the full set, but I at least have enough, I think, to get it to, like, plus 7 or 8 or so. We can always find a couple more if we need it, you know? I just want to see if this combo is going to help us get through Maliketh. Yeah, and then Minecraft 1.21 releases. I know. It never rains, but it pours. At least this time it's releasing at a time when I'm not on holiday, which seems to be the pattern with some of their other announcements and stuff. Saw Crossbow on Smaug Town's early access play lore vid. I'm very intrigued. Yeah, there's a ton of new weapon classes and stuff just got added to the wiki, the ones that they like know about, and like a few names and item descriptions and stuff, but there isn't definitive like information on how much damage they do or really like much about the play styles yet. So I'm kind of curious about some of those. I'm mostly curious how they're going to affect the alphabetical list. Because at a certain point we are going to have to incorporate those into this run. Well, not this run, but this like challenge, this series of playthroughs. Although, having started at this point, I'm fairly confident that we won't have anything that starts earlier in the alphabet than the weapons we're currently using, but who knows. What's up, Safest Llama? Welcome in. Yes, I am the Hermitcraft Recap guy. I play other things every so often. Right now we are slogging our way through Elden Ring. I haven't watched the latest episode of Pirapito Minecraft. I dip in and out of Pirapito's stuff. I saw it got mentioned in the Spawn Chunks Discord recently, so I might check it out at some stage. But yeah, he plays in a very different way to how I see a lot of people playing, him like bridging around in the sky to try and find new stuff. I'm kind of curious what he thinks of 1.21 when it arrives, but he's not going to find trial chambers that way. Alright. Get ruined up. Baby. Oh yeah, now we finally have the map of that part of Dragon Barrow, so the only thing we're missing is Mount Gelmir, which I really don't need to go and visit. Let's do Stormvale. We have the fun distinction of already having beat Morgott before we did anything in Stormvale, so Margit will not be there, which is quite fun. Get wrecked. We did like 75% of that guy's health through his shield. Yeah, they ain't gonna come up here. Not even close. So, funnily enough, if we want to get to the Claw Talisman quickly, we don't really need to go through the front gate. Like, I think we can just go through the spot that Gostock wants us to go through. Oh, I might re-equip my staff for this, actually. We really don't need the extra sword. Like, I'm one-shotting everything with the main sword, so let's re-equip the staff, let's have the gravity magic on hand, and let's just dunk on some birds.
You there?
Shut up.
Come over here, would you?
No. Don't really care for what Gostock has to say right now. Shut up. Gonna go this way. Tag this Grace, not that we need it. What's the lowest level I've beaten Elden Beast at? Probably about 120. I'm usually not one for, like, low-level runs. I kind of like getting OP. I'm not one of those people who'll do, like, a rune level 1 run or something like that. Like, that's not really my speed. Throw fire pots at me, will you? I love the circle slash like that so much. It's one of my favorite great sword moves. Absolutely rules. Alright. It's cathartic doing this. Like, I've not really done a lot of, like, late-game Stormveil pushes, but it's just so fun. Absolutely crushing everything here that's supposed to trip you up in early game. Just realized I won't be recognized anymore. Oh, no. That's that playthrough is definitely over and done with. Small Ant just played Elden Ring for the first time yesterday. It was fun to watch him around as his chat backseat him into all of the traps. That's basically what happens, right? It's either people telling you you're not built right for whatever the challenge is, right? Like trying to encourage you to do specific builds, or it's people tricking you into like going to Dragonburnt Ruins and opening the chest there, or I mean in that case that trap's unavoidable because you need it to progress. You need it to unlock the door here, but yeah, I should check out that video. If it's his first time playing, that's got to be choice. Again, this is all catharsis. This is all just wailing on these guys because they gave me such trouble the first time through Stormveil. I'm only getting this grace because there's a possibility I will miss this jump and fall off the roof. Crushed it. Every time, dude. It's satisfying every time. Thanks for all the mushrooms, I guess. Also, here's a spot that we will probably be returning to during the archery playthrough. Just to farm, like, feathers and things. But maybe we don't need to worry about that now. Anyway, now we have the Claw Talisman. Let's go to Round Table Hold. Did you ever get to eat all the pasta Sunday? I made the Orso pasta that I was talking about, and it was really good. Maximum HP, FP, and stamina. Cool. Obviously, that's only active if we have the Rune Arc. Oh, wow. Is Corrin just, like, dead now? That's kind of cool, actually. Alright, cool. Let's get this equipped so that he knows to upgrade that. Okay, we need a Smithing Stone 5. I might even have access to buying those now. I can't remember which ones we've done. We never spoke to Dung Eater, like, ever. Somber Miner's Bell Bearing 3. And 4. Okay, cool. So we can buy Smithing Stone 5. And we have one of 6 and 7. We needed 8. Cool. Have no idea what's going on. Just here for the vibes. Absolutely fine. Vibe all you like. What's going on here is we are trying to beat a game that involves beating difficult bosses. That's really it. Okay. We're going to stop short of making it a full plus 10 weapon because the rule is that the only weapon we upgrade fully is the weapon that's supposed to be like the star of the playthrough. So that's the Alabaster Lord Sword in this case. I think spell-wise, we still can't use Meteorite of Astel. That's just, like, way too high intelligence. Swing sword many times. Yeah, that's basically what's happening. Right, what's next on my little checklist here? Respec with Renala, Vikes Church and Storm Church for the Sacred Tears. We want to put this on because it enhances jump attacks instead of charges. I don't really have any gauntlets that don't make me a heavy load. And I feel like helmets is basically the same, so... yeah, we won't worry about it. Don't be talking about like view botting services in my chat, please. Right, so let's go to Renala.
Where did he flee, my sweet?
She's still talking.
Is it thy to become?
All right. First of all, I need to check what my stats are.
No, I would but
So 60 vigor, 64 strength, 38 intelligence is what we need to swing the sword that we're currently using. Okay.
Art thou now.
So, oh, okay, it shows you. I've not done this for a while, so I forget how the system works. We need to be at least 64 there. I want at least 40 vigor. I think maybe we'll aim for like 50. Because that still takes 10 points that we can put into other stats. We need the 3 back from Faith. We want to go above our threshold in Dex and Int. Maybe shoot for like 70 strength. And then at this point... yeah. We're getting a better boost on the left-hand armament from having more intelligence, so I guess we aim for that. We get balled up as a gesture. Cool. So yeah, we can still use all of our equipment, which is great. We have slightly less endurance, which makes me heavy again, so I wonder if putting on the gauntlets, but then removing the leggings... I'm still heavy. Okay, so maybe I'll have to go back to Vagabond Gauntlets and just go bare-legged for some of this. Either way, we could also check if the Arsenal Charm is available to us in the Round Table hold, because that might be a better call than the Cerulean, or whatever it is, the green Viridian. That's the one. Fancy word for a color. Okay, so we don't have the Arsenal Charm here. Is Nefeli here? At this point, can we just not get the Arsenal Charm? Because I don't really want to do the Great Jar one. No, Nefeli is not here. Okay, so we've missed our opportunity to get the Arsenal Charm, probably. Unless we can beat the Great Jar's champions... I'll just check that it's not available from, like, the Twin Maiden Husks. But I don't think it is. Must have missed the Raya Lucaria fight? Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, we did that the other day. It was one of the first things on yesterday's VOD, actually. How many Rune Arcs do I have? Let's buy all of these. Just in case. We don't need Stone Sword keys at this point. Okay, so we've respec'd. Next thing is go and get the... Crystal Tears. Well, not Crystal Tears. The... what are they called? The Flask upgrades. Let's go get the Flask upgrades. Sacred Tears. Yeah, the Raya Lucaria fight was easy on this character because we're a melee build. A lot better than it was with a spellcaster. Just going to avoid getting boulders hurled at me for a little bit. Bob and weave. Get this. Get wrecked. Oh, somebody shot an arrow. If you're watching the VOD, don't blink, you'll miss it. Yeah, I mean, we're pretty over-leveled for Renala by the time I actually go and fight her, so don't need to worry about that. Don't even try and spell at me. Do not cast the deep magics at me. So we want to avoid fighting Ancient Dragon Landsax. So we will go around some bits of this. Make like we're headed for the hero's grave over here, but then not do that. And instead, bob our way down here past all of the lightning rolly sheep to this church. One which I certainly have not been to yet. That's what we needed. Next. The only other one we have not been to is North Liurnia because it's behind the Shabriri Tower. So we'll head to that one. We'll kill Vike. Shouldn't be too much trouble at this stage. The only thing I didn't do any research into is where to find Alexander in Farum Azula so that we can equip Shard of Alexander. So that could be something worth looking into later. Maybe if we have trouble with Radagon. But then again, I'm not using the Alabaster Lord's pull all that much. So honestly, having extra 15% damage from skills or whatever it gives you is good with the right build, but not super relevant to what I'm doing here. I don't know. We'll consider it still, but maybe I won't worry about it quite yet. What's up, Rebel? Welcome in. Oh my gosh, the dude 1469 with the 10 gifted. Thank you so much. Rare to get 10 gifted on an Elden Ring stream. Thank you, thank you. Hope you're enjoying your Wednesday. Let's see how much two-handing does now. Or, not two-handing, but you know what I mean. Power stancing. Enough. It does enough. I'm looking forward to doing like a Frenzied Flame character at some stage. That'll be a fun playthrough, I imagine. Okay, that's the second person who's come in advertising some kind of view-botting service. Looks like the Holy Moonlight Sword from Bloodborne. It's probably quite similar, yeah. The designers do like to throw in little references here and there. Obviously, the Guts Berserk sword is in here somewhere. I think, yeah, this one is meant to be modeled after a sword from maybe Dark Souls, and they just, like, keep reproducing it with every new game they do. There's a few rats and stuff on the way up here, but nothing really to worry about until we get to Vike. And Vike should not be a big deal, but sometimes he just, like, catches you off guard. At this stage, though, I'm endgame level, so he shouldn't be too much of a problem. Then we can always get him with one of these. Okay, he had an answer for that, I guess. Well, we roll caught him. It's fine. He's good. Thanks for the spear, bud. I wonder if these shoes will make me still a medium load. Nope, even cloth trousers makes me heavy. Good lord. Okay, well, we're going in bare legs and rocking out. Let's see what else we need to do. Consider adding Waves of Darkness to something, and last resort summons. Okay, I think we go back to Farum Azula and we give Maliketh a try. Let's give this the old college try. Haven't played this. How long does a playthrough take? My first playthrough was 140 hours. I went through without any kind of guidance on how to play. I went in completely blind. I didn't even have player messages switched on or any kind of like co-op stuff because I was concerned that leaving co-op on would leave you open to players invading you like they do in Dark Souls. So those concerns were unfounded, but I still had a great time just exploring this game on my own and figuring out what everything does. So you'll probably have a good time too. I wonder if there's anything better we can use here. Raises focus. We don't want the Source Seal. Maybe charged attacks instead of... Although that does make us a heavy load again. Was FP consumed by skills? Honestly, I think we're as good as we're going to get with this loadout. Ever hit the merchants in any of my runs? Talk about a frenzy build reminded me. No, I haven't. I've still done the frenzied flame thing, but yeah, I haven't fought any of the merchants. Okay, let's do this first. And then this. And then power stance, and then fight! I need to get better at rolling that or jumping it. I saw somebody on a level 1 run of this earlier doing this fight, and that made me think, if they can do it, I should probably be able to, right? They were doing a lot of jumping over the low swings and then rolling away from stuff, but... I'm also not nearly as skilled as they are, so... Plus, they were dying a lot. Why'd I jump there? Yeah. I'm wondering if focusing on dual wielding here is kind of slowing me down. Bleed builds are still really good. Yeah, they are. Not really an option here. I don't want to rely on the rune arcs either because they are consumables. I don't really have a great way of farming more of them. What's up, Vinka? threw that rock directly at my runes. Okay, that was better. This will not be. Yeah, I need to get better at remembering he has follow-up combos for that stuff. Okay, cool. Phase 2's not bad. Oh, heck yeah. Let's go, dude! Thank you, Dark Moon Greatsword, for the carry. Yeah, that was a little better this time around, a little better. Oh. Pudge, thank you for the 25 months. Alright, anyway. We'll skip that cutscene, we know what happens. Big rush of flame. The Rune of Death has been unbound. And here we are in Lanedale. On our way to Gideon. Oh, we have enough runes to level up at least once. Only once, it looks like, maybe, but... We also have this. Which gets us 30k? Yeah. Okay, that should get us maybe 2 levels. Maybe 2? Oh, barely. Okay. Well, in that case... Let's crush a couple of these. See where we get to. I think one more should be fine. 330? Yeah, that'll be fine. Dude, I'm still getting such a boost from strength. Like, I'm still getting 3 extra points of damage from strength. That's kind of absurd. Like, there's supposed to be a soft cap around 60 and then a hard cap at 80, and I'm like, the soft cap barely feels like it's slowing me down. Still seems weird to see me play something other than Minecraft. Yeah, well, Minecraft right now, I'm waiting for the update to arrive tomorrow. I don't want to do anything else in the survival guide world until then. So I can't really record or stream Minecraft until the update comes out. Otherwise, it feels like I'm just kind of spinning my wheels. So, with this being kind of a goofy project that I'm working on, doing the Elden Ring runs, it just kind of... made sense to stream a little extra today. Am I going to purge chunks after the update? I've already done it today. Watch the video from today. No point in doing it after the update because the whole point is making sure that trial chambers can generate when you reload the world. So here's Gideon, who we're just going to run in and fight.
Sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas, none shall take the throne. It is our hope for us that we continue to struggle. To eternity.
Shut up.
You fought well until now.
Legit the first time Gideon has ever killed me. Would I rather make a copper farm or mine out a whole trial chamber? Well, the trial chamber's not going to be renewable in any sense, so probably make the copper farm, but I think mining out a trial chamber is going to be pretty good as an alternative. Let's switch to this for a second, do the buff, drink the flask. Try it. He's going to try and drink his own flask in a minute.
In my bones, a tarnished cannot become a lord.
Does he sound like Sean Bean? I mean, he's just from Northern England.
Even you, a man, cannot
Blah, blah, blah.
kill a god.
Finally. All-knowing pants. And once again, I am left with almost enough runes to level up. 8,000. 16, yeah. That makes him a smarty pants? They're definitely smarty pants, yes. New items can be purchased because we are that close to destroying the world. Let's see, we need, what was it? 8,000? Or 7,500?
Who are you? Oh, now.
So let's sell a bunch of the weapons that I'm not using. We're using those two, so those are the off-limits ones. Let's sell this. Definitely selling all of the ones that I can't use. That's close to enough. So now this last golden rune can get us most of the way there.
Who are you? Oh, now.
Rivers of Blood is a really good sword. Yeah. We'll sell this great bow. We'll sell the serpent bow. We'll sell the dragon claw shield, and we should be there. Yeah, Rivers was the sword everybody used to kill Malenia before they rebalanced a few things. And to be fair, it's still pretty good against Malenia because she's vulnerable to bleed. Yeah, we're still getting solid damage increase from that. Which we'll need because we're about to go and fight Godfrey. And I hate fighting Godfrey, but we're going to have to do it. Erdtree Sanctuary is the one. I just wish we could put literally anything on my legs. Nope, even that makes me heavy. Doesn't help that I have a choice of, like, very few other gauntlets. Is Godfrey the dude with the lion? Yes. This fight might go a little differently than it did for my spellcasting class, but we're still probably going to get turned into paste a couple of times. Also, thanks, DB Retro. It's very cool to hear that people are still learning to play Minecraft from me. Hopefully the new season of Survival Guide is treating people well. Looking forward to making more of that. What's up, Astral? Doing very well. We have finally got past the roadblock that was Maliketh. We're on our way to fight Godfrey. And this is the last 3-ish bosses of the game. So I think we're doing alright. We might have to end up summoning for Radagon or Elden Beast, but I'm okay with that at this stage. We've got this far. Okay, we'll chug the flasks now, just to see how we do. I'm going to skip the cutscene because we've seen this one relatively recently. Okay, cool. Decent damage. Could do with taking a little bit less. Okay, now he doesn't step. Ow. And that's going to be phase 2. Ow. Hit me right before phase 2, so that sucks. Yay for physical resistance. Yeah, we'll have a better chance next time, rolling around that. My sword is glowing now? Yeah, one of the other swords I'm using is. I have the Dark Moon Greatsword from completing Ranni's quest. We might be able to go into this without spamming the Great Runes, and if anybody's going to take me out repeatedly, it's this next set of bosses, so I'm not going to worry about the rune arc. We don't need it to, like, carry anything or use any of our abilities, so it's actually going to be fine if we don't use that constantly. Just wanted to give ourselves every advantage against Maliketh. Okay, this is an axe throw start, probably. Or maybe not. He's just going to walk slowly. Okay, steppy follow-up. Run away. Oh. Yeah, I was standing right next to him for that, which may have been a mistake. Doing so many steps. Ah, yep. I always expect him to hit phase 2 when he's halfway through his health bar, and I think it's like just under halfway. It's like 45-40%. But hey, at least we have not wasted a rune arc on that one, like I said. Oh, this was the axe throw start. Interesting. He's playing golf with me that time. full-on swing. Alright. I'm going to take my hoodie off. Let's get comfy here. Let's settle in for a long old war of attrition with Godfrey. ADHD Harpod, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Alright, let's go in. Let's get this done. Okey-doke. Not starting phase 2 on the best footing. Oh yeah, I forgot that one kind of novas the air a little bit. Ah, boo. I was rolling. Didn't think he'd hit me. Yeah, he uses the lion on his back as a wig. That's unfortunate for us. Okay. Let's zen out a little bit here. Okay, are we getting the axe throw this time? We are! Oh, kind of whiffed the follow-up. Yeah, that was worth restarting just because I took most of my health in damage immediately. Again, glad we're not burning through rune arcs at this one. Just making a sheep farm using the wool to make the room a rainbow. Nice. I think my problem is I've been doing a lot of anticipating what he's doing instead of just reacting to what he's doing. Is there a rule in game that every boss needs to take at least one-third your health bar per hit? I mean, this is the last 3 bosses of the game, so it's at this stage you are expected to be good enough to dodge the heavy hits or have the right sort of character build to tank them. Never have finished any games if the bosses in them had been like this. I mean, fair. But the bosses are what this game is, more or less, so... Better start. Yeah. I saw the chain reaction happening there. Too close to him, too close to him. Didn't react in time. Threw me off my rhythm. Also played the Outer Worlds where it talked my way out of the whole last battle. Yeah. Yeah, I like games like that. I like games that give you the option. Like, Undertale is another one. This will be an axe throw, yep. That one's basically free when he does that. Got to remember that all of his stomps now have that AoE. He adds that halfway through to throw you off again. Let's see. Let's see what we can do here. Wasn't expecting the axe throw. Oh, it caught me right at the edge of that. Come on. Elden Ring's up to 25 million copies sold. I'm not surprised with the DLC coming out. Everyone's getting super hyped for it. It's been out long enough now that people know it by reputation. Game of the Year 2022 or whatever. Scammed. Drinking once we're in the arena. It's a bold move. Follow-up. Free flask. That one's free. Okay, good. Clear this so they're not a distraction. Drank at the wrong time. From this point onwards, all the stomps have extra AoE. There we go. Oh, you're kidding me. That threw me. I got a stance break right as he transitioned to second phase, which obviously doesn't carry over to the second phase. Dang it. Oh, he got me that time. Am I finding this harder than with Aaron? Not really. I think the difficulty is with Aaron I had to find like space and timing to attack, whereas this is a lot more my playstyle where if you get up close to him you can roll around him, get a quick hit off and then retreat. And it wasn't really possible to do that with Aaron because you had to consider casting time. Have I bought the DLC yet? Yeah, I have. Obviously, won't be able to install it until the 20th. Yeah, and I don't have Mimic Tier upgraded. I found it along the way because it was part of the area we were going through anyway, but... catching me on the back roll. Like, I really need to always roll forward into that, which sucks because it doesn't feel like it's comfortable to do. Elden Ring isn't unfair? Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, it's a very fair game. You just have to understand how to play it. Haven't caught a stream since the Academy staff run. How's the Alabaster Sword run been? It's been fun. It was really fun trying to get to the Lake of Rot as quickly as possible. It was helped a great deal by the fact that I did a lot of between streams leveling up at the Mohgwyn Palace rune farm. And then after that, I haven't really had trouble with anything up until Maliketh. Who we beat at the start of today's stream after a little bit of extra prep. And now we're at the usual Wall of Godfrey. But yeah, the Academy staff run was fun. The next one's going to be bow focused, which will be a challenge for me. It's also the Albinauric bow, so we have to get really far in the game before I can even acquire it. But we're going to start Samurai and see how far we get. It's going to be fun, yeah. I've not really used bows all that much except to, like, farm the bird in Mohgwyn Palace, so I think it's going to be a fun challenge for an unusual playstyle. Okay. Oh. Forgot he swings over the shoulder there. Big steppy time. Oh, he came out of it doing the axe drag. That was different to his usual pattern. Oh, guillotined. If the DLC introduces something like tracking ammunition, yeah, I've gathered that one of the major problems with bow playthroughs is arrow trajectory and not really honing in. I'm still, like, it's not going to be a bow-only run, though. I think that's the distinction to make there, is that I'm going to do my best to play through with the bow and never, like, unequip it once I have it, but it's also not going to be, like, the only weapon I can ever use. Which I think is a lot of people's in at the deep end challenge with bows. That they give themselves sort of unfairly, I feel. Well, this ain't gonna go well for me. Okay, could have been worse. Did the roll back again. He's back to playing golf with me. Oh, he's doing Street Fighter moves now. Oh, dang it. Oh, okay, that didn't insta-kill me. Good. Okay, good, good, okay. Not terrible. That's terrible. Okay, yeah. I was waiting to see how much damage that was going to do. Never seen him do that sweep kick before? He's got moves, man. He's got all kinds of moves. He's got, like, the full Tekken moveset. Want to get the platinum before the DLC. Just got it last week. Sub 175 hours. Nice. It's pretty cool. I wonder if it's worth finding an opening to refresh Moonlight Greatsword at some point. Just for like a free buff. Ow. Duh, he got me. That's the most brutal death you've witnessed so far. The whole Hoarah Loux fight is brutal. Oh, I need to stretch. Like, something about this just hasn't felt comfortable yet. Obviously, I'm losing, but I feel like there's something that still feels off. I'm trying to figure out what it is. Fresh cup of tea help? Probably not. I think if anything it'd make me too jittery. Just a little extra boost of caffeine is not something that helps me in stressful situations. Yep, roll back again. That'll do. He's got me. Yeah, you can use summons as well. That's another another avenue you have if you find bosses like this difficult. There are even NPC summons that show up that are different to the ones that you can use in some situations. Like in every situation, there's a couple that can show up for this fight, but I haven't done like quest lines that lead to them, for example. I'm getting better at Godfrey, though, I think. I say that. Yeah, we don't have any decaf tea either. I mean, maybe we have Red Bush and stuff, but I'm not much of a Red Bush drinker. Can summon Nefeli if you've done her quest line or Shabriri. Yeah, Shabriri was funny in the playthrough with Zloy. We did the Frenzied Flame path, and I think the whole point of that for me was getting to see Hoarah Loux absolutely powerbomb Shabriri. It was kind of awesome. Loux versus Loux, I know. Battle of the century. That one wasn't awful. Try and get a hit in here before that happens. Oh, okay. Didn't manage to get the visceral for some reason, but hey. I'll take it. Now he does jump. Ow. Can't believe the roar knocks you over. That's so funny. Okay, that one let me live, but just barely. The ultimate warrior, dude. I didn't even lock onto him for that for some reason. Kind of carried as Lil saying how good he was. Honestly, just having some other target on the field is so good for this battle in particular, because the problem is he doesn't let you breathe. There's no room for you to really get a hit, or if there is, like, it's being followed up by another attack and you've really got to focus. Plus, like, you know, he can one-hit KO you in certain situations, which you can't do that with, like, a summon. Like, NPC or Ashes, like, unless they're super low level, summons never, like, take their full health bar of damage. Yeah, I mistimed that one. Okay. I'm also wondering, in terms of upgrade materials, I've got Ghost Glove 1, 2, 3, but then I don't have a whole lot of the others between 9 and 10. So, like, we could upgrade stuff like the Mimic Tier, or we could do one of the named summons that I've got. It's just a matter of a little side quest. Okay, that one was free. Free heals. Ah, boo. That should have been the easy one. What's up, Nordic? No Ginger today because she's streaming. The Elden Ring stream's a lower priority anyway. There's less chat. There's fewer people who troll just because it's Minecraft. Fewer younger viewers in general, I think. Makes me feel so much better that other people have to grind out these boss fights over and over. I mean, that's the game. That's basically the game. And considering that this is a playstyle I've had to... a weapon that I've had to learn throughout this playthrough rather than something that I would choose. This is where the challenge element of these runs really comes in. Mistimed that so poorly. Alright. Back on even footing. That's the first time he's thrown the axe a second time mid-fight. Dang it. I couldn't pick a direction there. Still pleased we managed to get out of it. Timing on that one was very rough. And that was all bad spacing. Viewers get shown people breezing through games like this? Yeah, and those people have spent like thousands of hours playing off camera. I feel like I'm also spending a lot of my stamina swinging these swords together, which is one of the reasons I think the Great Rune was helping a little bit, but I've only got 11 rune arcs left. I don't know if I want to spend them. Well, that was a new one. Not seen him do that yet. Nice. Cool, good fight. And now he'll absolutely destroy me, probably. Barely grazed him with that one. Dang it, I got panicked. I got panicked by the animation. The 2 stomps and then the rush towards me. I forget that he slows down and he doesn't, like, hit you until right then. If I wasn't barefoot, I feel like this would all be a little better. He's so menacing, he is. Still, that was a good first half. So I'll try and repeat that performance if I can here. Which I absolutely didn't, but that's okay. Okay, we're nowhere near that. That's fine. Gotta stop rolling backwards. Nice. Visceral into second phase. Lock on. Run back. See, that one I just can't read. Just can't read it. Fortunately, he's left me alive for now. See, if it's that one, I can read it. If it's the other one, I just can't. And that one, I don't know what I was thinking. Nope. Okay, cool. Okay, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Dang it. Oh, we were so close, but I just didn't have enough health. Oh. Okay. Okay, I'm seeing the patterns now. I'm actually starting to get that fight, because we've got deep enough into the fight that I'm able to see what the rhythm is again. Just trying to lock in, you know? It's fine, it's fine. It's always a learning experience. Axe throw this time? No, I guess not. Chance for a double jump. Yeah, I mistimed that. Was not getting the patterns I thought I was getting. Got mad at Dark Souls 3 Catacombs. You couldn't get through the regular mobs. Hey, no worries. It happens. I'm almost looking forward to Radagon now. What's up, Frago? Thanks for the lurk. Hope you're doing well. He just kicks me in the face. The regular mobs are sometimes worse than the bosses. Oh yeah. See, for example, dogs. Dogs are always worse. Be doing this 82,000 times every story boss, but especially him and Radagon. Yeah. Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing about this section of the game. Wrong sword. Wrong sword, you idiot. I see somebody else using the same ability. Somebody there cosplaying Blythe, I think. Freebie. The same move he stomped me with last time. This is steppy follow-up. Okay, I didn't heal. I hit the button and I didn't heal for some reason. Dogs, rats, sword, birds. Yeah, the birds. Dogs and birds. Creepers kill more than the Ender Dragon. This is true. People aren't fighting the Ender Dragon every day. Elden Beast was the Ender Dragon. This guy is the Warden. He is the Warden. He is even more literally the Warden, I think. Okay, that worked. Still a little bit low on health, though. To avoid one of the big ones. remember to stay healthy. Jump L2's doing okay. Heal. Don't get greedy, don't get greedy. Nailed it. That one was the good one.
Thy strength befits a crown.
Okay. 48k? Oh no, 300. 300. Okay, well, that's going to be enough for 2 levels if I crush this as well. I think. 33. I might need to go and shoot, like, 1 bird, because I don't think I quite have enough for 2 levels. Yeah, okay, we'll need to go and shoot 1 bird. That's fine. That's fine. I can shoot a bird. I'm still getting 3 points. Like, for... I should just level up strength to, like, 80. I kept the red branch short bow because I knew I'd probably need this at some stage. So if people don't know, this is the farming spot. This is the spot everybody goes to get their runes. It's relatively easy to get here, and this bird is stupid. Well, I do need to aim a little higher. There we go. Maybe 1 more bird. I have a feeling. Yeah, not quite enough. There's a couple of spots that you can't shoot through the tree on the right-hand side, but it's much more consistent through the middle. Okay, 819 or... nothing for that, or a little bit of extra for Dex. So I think we put that one into Dex. Okay, we are going to be back in just a second. I just need to run to the bathroom. And my partner is getting home in a minute, but shouldn't be... yeah, shouldn't be ending the stream quite yet. So bear with me. I'll be back in a few minutes' time. Chat, I've worked it out. I've worked out why I feel a little bit jittery and I can't quite calm my nerves. It's because I'm hungry. I had a breakfast kind of late morning, and since then I haven't eaten like a lunch or anything, and I'm like, why do I feel like this? And I went down to the kitchen, I was like, oh yeah, everything in our fridge just feels really appealing to me right now. So I had a banana. I've got a Tunnocks caramel bar, not a sponsor. And we'll see how we do. Oh yeah, I should probably equip the sword that I'm planning on using for this one. But I think we'll pop a rune arc to begin with, which gets us up to roughly as much health as if we had 60 vigor. And let's see how we get on. I might let the cutscene play for this one just because it's cool. And it'll give me time to eat my caramel bar. Let's go, baby! Radagon. Now the tricky part is going to be finding a spot to heal. That one I think you need to dodge like as he lands. So that's kind of an annoying one. Oh, the combo. Still no stance break. Okay, not leaving me with a whole lot of flasks left for Elden Beast, but we'll see how we do, eh? Assuming we get there, I mean. Oh, I thought he was going to land closer. Alright, not a bad start, not a bad start. Do any of the characters have access to shields? They will. We could have gone sword and shield with this guy, but I'm not much of a blocker in this game. It's probably to my detriment. Alright. This time we're skipping the cutscene. What's happened since Bird? We fought Radagon, got pretty far. Didn't get to Elden Beast, but turns out this guy does. Have a couple of blind spots that we can exploit. He's better at giving me room to heal than Godfrey was. Although room to attack is still at a premium. Radagon's one of the easiest to parry to. Yeah, but he's one of the class of bosses that you have to parry them 3 times to get a stance break. So that part is a little tricky. I also didn't pop a rune arc for that fight. Yeah, the AoE sucks. Like, you see the hammer coming down, you dodge, but you need to be dodging when he hits the ground, not when he hits you. Which is trickier.
Well, that's just prime.
Ain't it just? Tighty, thanks so much for the Prime sub. Welcome in. Enjoy your emotes and your sub badge. Welcome to the Pixels. Ganondorf, is that you? It really is. No opportunities to play tennis with this guy, unfortunately. Ah. That's where we heal. Oh, it still got me. I need to learn to roll sideways. Like, you got to do a 45-degree roll for that one. Okay. I think we can do this. I think this is an easier fight than Godfrey was. I'm not sure how Elden Beast is going to be. It's probably going to be a bit more rolling around and dodging spells than there was with RNG Stone, but we'll see. Surprising his stance hasn't broken once. I know, I'm hitting him with 2 swords. This guy's made of bricks. Okay, good opening. Not great after that. Yep, thought so. Okay, we're trying without rune arcs for a little bit. Like his design though, he looks cool with the glowing parts. Yeah, for sure. Design-wise, really cool boss. Go off the edge. Dang it, you. He got angry at me that time. He was like, stop spamming me with jump attacks. Prime spot for a first radar. Yeah, prime spot for a backstab, if only. Wrong sword, hang on. Got about an hour before I would like to end the stream, so we've got plenty of time to attempt this, and just judging by like damage output and stuff, it's doable. I just need to find the pattern. Let's go, baby! Took my head off. Alright, I need to blow my nose this time. Yeah, that definitely wasn't it. Right. Let's give this another pop. I've seen the ghost of other players, yeah. Yeah, there's certainly a lot of people trying this. He really followed me around with that one, didn't he? No chance. Next attempt, more of the same. Yellow backlight time, I mean, certainly going to fit the aesthetic. Is that Ranni? That's Ranni. Ranni's going with us. Okay, we actually got a stance break that time, but I guess you have to attack from the front because I was aiming for the backstab and it didn't give it to me. So. Oh, every time I go to roll there, and for whatever reason I mistime it. Yellow backlight is here. What's up, Daniel? Welcome in. Alright. Again, that one went pretty well. I'm still hoping we have a slightly better run health management-wise so that we don't have to worry too much about Elden Beast. Can't appreciate your last fight? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I mean, pretty well so far. Everyone's got steppies. Nice. Give me that stab this time. Had to work so hard for this sword, I will stab somebody with it. There we go, that's the roll. That's where we do it. Rolling into it, or like trying to get behind him, seems to work pretty well each time. Who knew rolling behind him in this game? Just waiting for that one to land. There we go. Killed him with the main sword. Alright, we'll see how we do with Elden Beast. Gotta unlock for this part because you really need to get behind it to avoid the fire. Okay, and now it's over here for some reason. Oh, because it's doing this attack. Alright. Well, here we go. Avoid the rings. Leave the ring. It's always about rings, this game. Oh, okay, right, that has a follow-up. Good, good to know. I feel like last time I had the Mimic tier with me and this was just a mess of spell casting, so this is a little strange. Where are you going? What are you doing? Oh, Elden Stars. Okay, good. Hate that attack. Nice. And of course you keep running away. But then you give us an opening. Oh, here we go. Just more rolling and rolling and rolling and running and rolling and dying. I think for that one you literally do just have to keep running, but my stamina kept getting depleted by the rolls. Oh, okay. Time for round 2 with Radagon. Rolling, 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 rolling. Elden Beast is a sore loser, yeah. Okay, I got greedy that time, I'll admit. I just want this part of the fight over with so I can get back to my revenge. Never tire of the music, though. No, the music is awesome. Okay, I think we attempt this until 5, which is in about 15 minutes or so. And then maybe if we're having trouble still at that point, maybe we go get the Mimic tier figured out. Or like one of the summons at least. Ah. I got. I'm getting the hang of this roll behind him thing, though. Except when it comes to that attack. This one's a wash, because there's no way we're going to beat Elden Beast if we go in with like 4 flasks, but I'm just enjoying myself now. There we go. Radagon does have the mace from Minecraft. Yeah, that's how he's doing this. He has Wind Burst. Okay, back on my rune arc business. We could also go in with a couple of other buffs if we want to. Like, I've still got a couple of these. Not stuff to rely on, but fun to have. Final SOS video was fantastic. Thank you, man. Don't get to do these big sci-fi builds often, so... Okay. Just beat Fire Giant and managed to use Gold Foulfoot before he died. Very nice. I'm never that prepared. I think my partner is on the phone. I hear them coming in, but they're talking to somebody on the phone. Alright. Thundercats! Ho! I didn't drink my physic. Got 3 levels out of it, nice. Almost got away with it. Didn't roll at the right time, but definitely avoided the grab, which is nice. Oh. Okay, yeah, that was cruel. If you respawn, you get all the items you used? Nope. Like, items in this game are consumables, and that's it. So you either do it with them or you do it without them. I think I will transition back to doing it without them for now. Depends on your level of confidence, really. The ironic thing is, the Great Runes are probably going to be most useful when it comes to fighting bosses like this. But the time you can guarantee that you're not going to lose them, and therefore invalidate their usefulness in future, is when you're dealing with, like, lots of little enemies. So it's going to be of more use to you in, like, an average dungeon than it is against a boss, even though the boss is where you want the health increase or whatever the most. Okay, this time we got the stagger, and thank goodness for that. Okay, and we managed to roll through the big attacks, so that's better than nothing. Okay, cool. Let's renew Moonlight Greatsword. Let's take one of these. Don't know if I managed to get that off or not. Never mind. Or we might have. How do I get around you? Ah. There we go. Oh, yeah, that was going to be punishing regardless, I think. Still, we got some good hits in. Now we need to unlock from Elden Beast and just run in a direction. Okay, at least we didn't have to deal with that at the same time as the other attack. That's the rough part. No, 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 no. I think I'm like at the... Oh, I didn't even see him get that attack ready. I was trying to heal. I was like at the edge of the arena. I don't think I can go any further than I was. Okay. Well, again, I'm getting a rhythm with Radagon now. Yeah, like, if you... the isekai scenario, you don't want to be in the world of Elden Ring. It's a terrible place. Like, it's cool to be playing a video game of it. It'd be absolutely terrible to be here. There isn't really a good place to be. Yep. That was a near-perfect Radagon. Huge. Yeah. The main problem is just avoiding attacks in the next phase. Okay, now we unlock so that it can not screw up our camera while it breathes fire everywhere. Okay, are we getting, yeah, okay, we're getting this attack right away. Where are you? There you are. Hello. Okay, I thought that was Elden Stars. It is not. Ow. That was heavy. Problem is, this thing's so big, it's so difficult to get any kind of perspective on, like, where to be, you know? Okay, we got this one again. This time with more rings. Okay, that's not good. We don't want to be inside this. Ah, rats. Okay. Honestly, that would have been a good attempt. But again, it proves we can be doing it. Proves it can be done. Should be able to get it done without summoning as well. What level am I? 159? Pretty high. Like, this is very doable. It's just a matter of, like, dodging the attacks correctly and surviving. See, this guy is so easy once you know it's just a matter of, like, dodging behind everything he does. Like, if you roll behind him like that constantly, he just doesn't have any answer to it. The problem is you got to keep rolling and time everything right. No, I don't have the Dragon Crest shield. No. I've not prioritized getting, like, a ton of specific talismans for this run because there aren't really that many that support this playstyle other than the ones that just do general defense. Even, like, holy defense and stuff I don't really have. Since the next two are both Albinauric, would I consider combining them into one playthrough or still two separate ones? I still have two separate characters in mind, mostly because it's a bow and sorcery, and I don't really feel like those two combine especially well. We might end up doing it at some stage, but I don't want to do it like right now. Like, even if you face tank those, he still basically lets you get a hit on him. That time I was just not ready and didn't heal. Yeah, I think the next one is going to be fun, just experimenting with bows for a little bit. But I don't want to throw myself in at the deep end by being like, bow and staff, let's go. I thought I hit roll at exactly the right time. I hit it just after exactly the right time. Do the weapons have levels? Yeah, you can level them up. That's one of the main ways you gain attack power in this game. And rarity is not as much of a thing. There are some that are considered legendary armaments, but that's more like lore than it is them being really good. There's only one of each weapon, or occasionally two of some weapons, and like there are some that can be farmed if they're like super basic, but there's not like, you know, you're not going to find like a level 35 version of the sword you're using later on, you know? You're in control of upgrading them the entire time. Just didn't even roll that time. Just didn't even care to time it correctly. Yeah, I know bows aren't that great. The whole point is that we're not going to solo with the bow. The bow is just going to be something we can use more often than not. The problem is it's also the Albinauric bow, so I have to go to the Consecrated Snowfield to even acquire it, at which point we're a decent chunk of the way through the game. We're going to have to have beaten Morgott and a few other enemies, so it's really going to be like, how much can we use the bow at that point is really like the challenge. Okay, that's a stagger. That's an easy stagger. Try and regain some stamina. Put one more in. Okay, now he's mad. But he can stay mad. gonna take a flask here just for safety. Okay, he got me that time. That one was fair and square. It's a good combo. It's a good combo this lad has. There's no such thing as grinding for a better version and we spend that time making the weapons better. Yeah, you go around finding upgrade materials and you level the weapons up with the same currency that you used to level yourself up. So I have plus 10 weapon, that's as high as it goes, and that's all basically upgrade materials I've had to put into it myself instead of, you know, I'm not going to find a plus 5 version of this somewhere. There are very infrequently some weapons you find that do have an already upgraded version, but they're usually like ones that were owned by specific characters. I don't really care how this one goes because I didn't apply the buffs before I came in here, so I'm already at a disadvantage from my previous attempts. There's 3 in the whole game that come pre-upgraded. Yeah, it's Roger's Rapier, Edgar's Halberd, and I forget what the third one is. I can't remember what the third one is, but they're all like NPC weapons that you get. Oh, Patches' spear? That's why I didn't ever get it, because I never killed him. Yeah, I've done so few runs where I've actually bothered to kill NPCs. Like the previous run of this with the Academy Glintstone stuff really was like the only time I've really bothered killing an NPC. Poor Topes just had the right stick at the wrong time. Okay, I'm glad we got that because I need some time to heal. Okay, that time he was going to get his steppy in no matter what. And that one I didn't time correctly. That one I did. Not going into Elden Beast with the best health, but here we go. He's pretty relentless, yeah. We got the combo that time. We got the 3 for. Not the best start, but it'll do. Okay, gonna deal with this. Dang it. Note to self, be better at dodging that. Well, unfortunate. Oh, Jadze, you're absolutely supposed to think that. I think that's why they designed it the way it is. Like, it feels like you're destroying something that has this ethereal beauty to it. Ollie is playing Among Us. Yeah, the music is very somber. The music is like... It really complements the tone of everything. The first time you saw that attack, you thought it was some kind of beam attack? Yeah, it's a grab. It's the command grab. Thought I was going to be able to dodge that one. Not my best performance. Definitely planning to level up my next character to like 170 or something before this. Although who knows how it's even going to go with the bow build. I mean, I know this fight, notoriously, he's just going to like block or parry projectiles, so... Yeah, this ain't my best work. What happened there? He did a weird, like, sideways animation. Like, he just, like, hit me with his elbow on the way past. Is this a good game for someone who's played WoW for 15 years but wants to do something else? I mean, it's nothing like WoW, except in the sense that it's loosely an RPG. This game is probably one of the best games. But I'm a little biased, because I just enjoy it this much. One of the funniest things I've seen in this game was him parrying every tick of my Comet as your last run, and I still beat him with it. Is it hard to start out? It's not difficult if you're paying attention. This is a game that's like... It's got a lot of stuff going on in terms of, like, systems that can get a little overwhelming for first-time players, but I think, honestly, if you're comfortable doing a little bit of research, or if you're the kind of person who takes well to, like, learning stuff from all of the tutorial information you're inevitably going to get right away, you'll get the hang of it. I think the thing to remember is that it differs from other Dark Souls games, which by reputation are kind of punishing and grindy. This one allows you to kind of run away from the challenge a little bit more than the other ones do. In that, you know, there are open world areas of the game where if you're having trouble against whatever boss you're currently attempting, you can go somewhere else. I forget he follows that attack. It's not horribly hard, just don't panic roll. I mean, that's sort of impossible when you're still learning the game. I think the main thing about this game is that it's all about timing. It's sort of like a fighting game more than it is an RPG, in the sense that you've got to pay attention to what your opponent is telegraphing that they're doing and react to it pretty quickly. So if you have, like, slower reflexes, it's not the best experience. But you can learn to anticipate stuff sometimes rather than rely purely on rolling at exactly the right time. Is it guided on where to go and what to do? Not especially. The goal of the open world nature of this game is really just for you to go and have an adventure. And sort of discover what your path is along the way. But the ultimate goal is become the Elden Lord, and you sort of figure out what that means along the way. There is a system that points you towards the next major objective whenever you sit at, like, the Sites of Grace, which are, like, the bonfires from Dark Souls, or basically their checkpoints. There will usually be, like, an arrow, like this, for example, pointing you towards what the next major objective is. Or at least, like, the path around an area. So, like, this one, for example, is telling me, hey, go to this lift, and then once you get up into the mountain tops, like, this one is pointing me towards that one, which is pointing me this way, which is pointing me kind of down, and then you get to the fire giant, who's, like, the boss over here, and that's, you know, part of the progression, but it's not the most obvious system in the world. It doesn't always point to the next place you should go. You're sort of supposed to interpret it however you want. Can you tell me what the power bars are? The ones in the top, the red one is health. The blue one is FP or focus points. They are effectively like your skill points or spell casting mana. And then the green one is stamina. So every time you roll or swing a sword, it depletes your stamina meter, which rebuilds. But it means you can't, like, cancel into other actions a whole bunch, or if you, like, run out of stamina, then you can't keep sprinting or keep rolling. You have to let it recover. I'm not paying attention to this fight anymore, I don't know why. I'm just not, like, locked in. Why not do an Elden Ring survival guide? Because as you can tell, I don't survive very much in this game. How's the Alabaster run? It's been pretty well so far. Just got to beat the final pair of bosses, but that's obviously one of the harder challenges in the game, so... Nice. At least we got a stagger. It's been a while without one of those. He wasn't happy with me there. Oh, boo. We traded at the end there. Well, we'll see. Okay, this is almost certainly going to be rings, so we'll avoid him. Okay, cool, not bad. He appears, immediately runs away again. Not awful. Still not great, though. I like this attack because it's so easy to dodge and it always brings him, like, right to me here. I don't like this attack. Or this one. Okay, that's the best I've done so far. And he's so far away. Hey there, bud. Other problem with his body being this sort of ethereal mass, dang it, is you can't always see exactly when he's in front of you. So I can't quite tell whether I'm going to hit or not if I'm like doing a jumping attack like that. Yeah, the grab is like an insta-kill, basically. It's frustrating. I think, just to see if we can speed this along a little bit, I want to at least upgrade a summon so that I can have something drawing aggro during that last bit. I'll probably fight Radagon by myself. But I do need runes, I guess, yeah. Like, whether it's Mimic Tier or... Stormhawk might be interesting because I don't think you could grab it. Or if there's anything else I can sell at this point. I guess I've got smithing stones I could sell because I'm not planning on using them to upgrade anything. Weird though it feels to sell these. That's at least going to get me enough runes.
I see.
Red Mane Knight's just going to have ranged attacks. The problem is I don't have all of the Ghost Glove what I need. But we can get it up to +3. Put it on the pouch over here. And we'll see if we need to call upon it. Can only summon once per fight, so... no need to have more than one. Let's pop a Rune Arc this time. Let's be bold. If it's going to increase our chances, then we might as well give it a try. Alright. It's a useless heal. Oh, I forgot he had a follow-up. Boo. Awful. Hey, Yoda, what's up? We are at the end of the game. So I beat Maliketh, Gideon, Godfrey, Hoarah, Loux, and now I'm here. And I've done a little bit of stuff we activated this great rune. We've now got 2 swords because I'm using the Dark Moon Great Sword as well. And we're just throwing ourselves against the final bosses. You did miss a lot? Well, we've had, you know, almost 3 hours of this stream now, so... Oh, boo. Didn't let us get the stagger right away. You can have it there, though. Staggergon of the Golden Order. Well, useless heal. I'll lay on the floor for that last one. I really have to get into the habit of letting him finish an attack before I make my first swing. That could have been a good attempt. We didn't have to heal much before that. We got the stagger pretty easily. Like I said, we either do it with Rune Arcs or we do it without. There's no real difference. Once more into the fray. One thing I find different in this game is that our moves can be interfered in between by theirs. Yeah. So you can't cancel out of your own animations. Like, you have to be fairly deliberate about what you do. When you swing a sword, the sword swing is going to complete before you do anything else. But you can get interrupted by enemies. There's this sort of hidden mechanic called poise, which is listed in, like, the menus, so it's not, like, totally hidden, but it's basically, like, how difficult it is to stagger you, or an enemy in some cases. Just didn't dodge that. And, yeah, like, poise is one of those really vital mechanics that determines whether or not you get the staggers. It determines whether or not an enemy interrupts you mid-attack. You can add poise to your character by having better armor or certain accessories, but that's also at the cost of adding to your equipment load, which can make you heavy and therefore makes it possible for you to roll slower. Can't change the attacks midway and be super calculated, but they can poke us and stop a potential big hit. Yeah, so you've got to be really deliberate about when the big hits are going to land. Once again, I got greedy. I'll take the stagger. I wasn't expecting it there, but I'll take it. And one more for the road. Didn't really let us have that one. Okay, this is simple roll sideways. Could have gone into attack, instead I will heal. because this is the opening. Alright, he's down. Let's summon the Stormhawk and see how we get on. He's probably going to get obliterated by the flames, but we'll do what we can. To me, Stormhawk. Alternatively, if you're flying up to fight the Elden Beast, then that's great too. Okay. I mistimed that and was going for this buff, so unfortunate, but... Okay, we get Elden Stars maybe? Oh no, we get this. Well, that's fine, we can avoid that. We can't avoid this very easily though. And now Elden Stars. Okay. Oh, there's a second one. Gotta let my stamina recharge a little bit. Stormhawk's dead. But hopefully it provided enough distraction for a while there. Good. I'll take a quick heal there. A lot of people's major issue with this boss is the issue I'm having now, where you've got to, like, chase it down constantly, which is a real pain in the neck. And again, I'm not 100% certain where the boss is to land my attacks. Oh, and now we've got to deal with all of this projectile bullet hell nonsense. All before I could even get a DPS phase in. Did the Hawk do anything? Not really. Okay, I think we need a vital change in strategy here. And it's going to depend how much Ghost Glovewort I can scrape together. Because I want to beat this now, so I'm going to go Glovewort hunting and we're going to upgrade the Mimic, and we're going to do our best to finish this fight, because I would like to move on to the next playthrough. So we'll need number 2s, which are, a lot of which are in Shifra River, I think. So there'll be a few around here. There'll be a few in Ancestral Woods, so we'll go there quickly first. The Hawk gives you a damage buff for a bit when you summon him, so he's always going to be a little bit useful, yeah. Let's see where I have not picked up stuff around here, which is basically everywhere. There we go. We've got a number 4 from that. So that's another upgrade for the Hawk, but... depends whether we judge that the Mimic tier is better. Try and find all the ones that are growing out of the way. Anything around here? Some mushrooms and other glowy plants. Trina's lily, of course. Looking forward to the whole Saint Trina Mikola side of things. Did we kill the Elden Beast? No. No, we unfortunately are running up against a wall and also running out of the time I wanted to spend on this stream. So I'm trying my best to gather a few resources so that we can potentially just cheese it with Mimic Tear again. The other question is, do I have the bell bearings for the Glovewort stuff? I don't really. I have the Ghost Glovewort 1, so we can go and buy the number 2. So where's the next? 5. That'd probably be Nocrun. Hero's Grave, Deep-Root Depths. Shifra River, Dragonkin Soldier. I feel like the problem is I've not played this with upgrading summons in mind up until this point, so unfortunately I've left myself in a situation okay, we can definitely get this one. Where's number 6 at? Deep-Root Depths, Ul Palace Ruins, Noxtella. I mean, we didn't really explore Noxtella basically at all either, so... Me and me are going to go and kick Elden Beast's butt. We will leave the Dragonkin Soldier sleeping. All I need is this bit round here. Yeah, I didn't even get the map for Noxtella, which is hilarious. Oh, and we can't ride the horse here either. That's also a concern. What have you got? Greece. There's a lot of glowy plants in this vicinity. We're after the ones that grow down by the riverside, specifically. Yeah, see, I would be absolutely cleaning up. If these were standard enemies at the very end of the game. But tragically, they are not. Okay, we need to get out of the firing line, but that should be all we need to acquire from down here. I'm pretty sure I already have Glovewort 9 and 10, so... Just need to be out of the aggro range of some of these enemies. Okay, there we go. That's good enough. It's one of those things where if I wasn't streaming this, I would happily just grind away for another couple of hours until I did the one run that beat the beast. But because we're doing this on stream, I sort of feel like I don't want to hold us up for too much longer. I think that's all of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we're missing 6. Where was 6? Six is probably like right as we start Ainsel River. There's got to be a bunch around here. The malformed star and everything. All of this stuff that I just ran past on the way to the Lake of Rot. That'll be one, right here. Yep, Glovewort 6. And obviously, because we've attracted the attention of the flowers, we are currently in the firing line. Oh, there's literally a guy on the other side of this wall trying to attack me. It's pretty funny. There we go. No worries, Silver Phantom. Have a good one. I will also need some runes for this, which I'd forgotten up until now, so... Unless I happen to pick any up on the way there. Nope. Let's go back and shoot a couple more birds. Probably only going to need these 10 arrows, so... Let's make them count. If we get one of the birds with glowing eyes, even better. There are only 26 alphabets. Still a lot of alphabets. That's the one. Every time I watch it fall just to look for like the gold trails from the eyes, that's usually what tells you it's got a bunch of extra runes for you. This is what I spend my hours doing in between streams. Good practice for the next run, I think. I think that should be enough, but we'll get rid of the arrows just in case. They start using Greek or Cyrillic characters in the equipment names, then I give up. Alright, I'm going to briefly run to the bathroom, so bear with me. We'll be back at the Table of Lost Grace in a second. Alright, we're back. Just need to talk to Rodrika. Get this guy leveled. Gosh, that's expensive. But it'll do. Me and me are going to have a heck of a time. So I'm wondering, do we wait until Elden Beast before we unleash the Mimic Tier? Or do we just start as soon as the Radagon fight begins? We don't have any rune arcs left. I think I bought all of the ones from Round Table Hold. Me, myself, and the Elden Beast, yeah. Let's see how we do. I forgot to take the potions and stuff when we started, but... He's already coming in hot. All right, let's do a proper attempt. Wait till Elden Beast? Yeah, I think so. I think so. Wait till Elden Beast has done all of the flame stuff. Now we're going in. There's a faint breeze coming from the window as well. It's cooling stuff off in here. Alright, I'll take it. Remember, we've got to save enough health to even summon the Mimic Tier, because it takes 660 health from me. I have about 1900, I think. He lightning comboed me a bit, but I survived. Okay. Alright, so we're going in with a little bit less health, but we'll see what we can do. Okay, let's hope the Mimic Tier knows how to dodge this attack. Well, it didn't, but that's fine. At least it's out here providing another target. Ow. Okay, bud, you need to maybe get in there and do some damage, yeah? Let's go. Okay, this one's the easy. Easy riposte. Oh, he's trying our sword's favorite trick. Yeah, just having the distraction for this ridiculous spell is honestly a huge boon. And now we have to deal with 3 rings. Although it's not happening to me, it's happening to the Mimic. Oh gosh, that's funny. And with the final swing of the Alabaster Lord's swords, and the other Alabaster Lord's sword, my friends, all you have to do is level the Mimic tier up to 10 and you will win the game. Alabaster Lord is Elden Lord at last. Alright. Not terrible, not terrible. And, coolest of cool moments, we get to see a different ending to RNG Stone. Because getting all the way to the Lake of Rot for this sword really did feel like it was worth getting Ranni's ending along with it. So, I'm actually going to use the runes just to see what final level we get to. I think I did that last time, so we'll do that this time too. Let's give him a couple extra points in strength. 161. And the strength is still giving absolutely ridiculous buffs to the sword. And I'm going to put pants on the man. Where's our Vagabond Nightgreaves? There we go. Even though I'm a heavy load, my burdens feel lifted somewhat. We get the Ranni ending. And there she is.
The battle is over, I see.
Gonna take a quick screenshot of that one. Need something to post to Twitter. Alabaster Lord's gonna get this on all his socials. Ranni being like, this is weird holding the head of my stepmom / dad. Too many hands? Yeah, right.
I do solemnly swear to every living being and every living soul. Now cometh the age of the stars. 1,000-year voyage under the wisdom of the moon. Here beginneth the chill night that encompasses all, reaching the great beyond.
It's pretty.
Into fear, doubt, and loneliness, as the path stretcheth into darkness.
That's a good one too, I think. How many runs am I going to put through the pain of getting the frenzy ending? The ones that require anything that's on the frenzy ending path. So like Vike's War Spear maybe. The frenzied seal at some stage too.
Well then, shall we?
Which hand do I take?
my fair consort eternal.
Oh, Alan. There he goes. Off into the night. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for Alabaster Lord. We are not going to begin Journey 2 for this character. There he is. Let's give us a quick look at Alabaster Lord's final stats. Not bad. Not bad, all things considered. 161 is pretty high level. Like, I forget what Aaron was at this stage. But 13 hours, 25 minutes. I think that's a shorter overall playtime than the Aaron playthrough was. Is there a max level? I think 713 is the max level because that's the point at which you have 99 in all stats and you can't level your stats any further. But yeah, Aaron G. Stone, 20 hours, level 165. So actually he was a higher level. We're whittling it down slowly. Also, I have two Bear for Steve characters because I restarted a playthrough a little while ago. Fince is my, like, first character. Who's wearing, like, such a weird mishmash of stuff. But there he goes, Alabaster Lord. 13 hours, 25 minutes. We're going to leave it there, and we're actually going to start a fresh stream next time we stream Elden Ring, which might be tomorrow, might be over the weekend, we'll see. But either way, Jessica Albinoric will be beginning her quest for the Albinoric bow, and I'm very much looking forward to that. Folks, we're going to raid somebody here on Twitch and wrap things up. I'm pretty sure a bunch of our friends are currently playing Among Us, so I might raid into Ollie's stream for that. Among Us in 2024, I know. Go and raid fellow Elden Lord Ollie the Orion Sounds. He and I might end up playing some co-op for this at some point because it's going to be a delight. But either way, enjoy Ollie's stream. They've got an hour into Among Us. I'm trying to... Yeah, no, he's definitely... He's dead. He's definitely dead. He's talking to his chat far too much to be alive. Yep, all right. Go say hi to Ollie for me. You can use your Pixel Hive emotes and the hashtag PixelRaid to show some love. Check on Twitter, or if I don't post on YouTube, for a stream announcement tomorrow, because I don't know what time the Minecraft update's going to be coming out. I'll be recording as a priority, so I don't know if I'll be streaming Minecraft tomorrow. Either way, we'll see what we have the time for. Have yourselves a great evening. I'm definitely happy having completed playthrough number 2 of this ridiculous challenge. I'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye for now.